Let's try.
And so it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes. A small child, unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Ich hab nichts gemacht.
Lil. Lil!
Ja?
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
Ich liebe die Grafik. Ja.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Ich weiß, dass man verhütet, Papi.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
Ja, ich weiß. Nicht ungewollt schwanger werden.
What? Dad, you don't have to do this.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility.
Hat dich die Dudi auch gecallt?
I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on, I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up. Okie dokie, ready for me to
Wartet. Ich gehe hier hin.
very quickly show you how everything works?
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
Ja.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like
Okay.
this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by
Yeah.
doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
Oh nein, wer kommt jetzt?
Ah, good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Hallo Doppeldeckerbus. Gott, Ömmchen ist süß. Oh.
Plain and boring, as always.
Oh.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
Ömmchen.
It's Hamish.
It's such a shame.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Ja, Dankeschön, Doppeldeckerbus. Das ist aber lieb. Dankeschön. Als der Endboss. Wir stecken es ins Inventar. Oh. Okay.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next.
Kann ich ins Menü nochmal?
You can click on them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Ja.
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Papers, Please sind süß und lustig bestimmt.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial for a slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
Mach jetzt.
The name is Hamish.
Wen juckt es?
No, it's Mrs. Aberneth.
Click on any highlighted element to learn about it. Achso, ich muss erstmal, warte. Kann ich ganz kurz? Sehr schön. Mach lauter. Ich würde gerne ungefähr so machen. Das heißt vielleicht so. Oh mein Gott.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in. Or send them packing.
Ich mach gleich lauter. Einen Platz frei haben. Könnte sein. Wir können es gleich mal ausprobieren, ja. Ich muss eh nochmal ins Menü.
Choosing this will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here? Didn't we cover this?
Hä, der wird nicht
That's
lauter.
your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you or that you confiscate from them. In other words, your sweet, sweet loot. Looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point.
Eins von Miss Abernethys Famous Buns. $0. Ich bin da, wo ich bin. Ja. Ich bin sehr philosophisch unterwegs manchmal. Oma?
I already told you. Clicking on the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Lass Oma hören.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know, you can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care.
Das macht Sinn mit dem unten das Bild sonst aufploppen, weil viele Streamer ja Greenscreen nehmen. Ja, ja. Ich ja nicht mehr. Ich bin ja also bei den anonymen Greenscreen-Süchtigen. Oh, was ist das?
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help, but all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Ja, hattest recht.
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
Mein 3-Monats-Abzeichen. Müsste schon so weit sein, ja.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
Ist echt cool, dass sie dran gedacht haben, ja. Aber ist halt eigentlich blöd, also weil dadurch fehlt einfach was. Also ich könnte mich auch einfach drüber setzen. Es wäre halt, also wenn sie irgendwie eine Ecke freilassen würden. Also wäre cool. Also dass man trotzdem einen Charakter ein bisschen sieht, wisst ihr?
And finally, the Royal Jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Rauschgift mit sich führt. Handschuhe an, wir gehen rein.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake!
Each call costs an action point. Our tools. If you want to use a tool,
Parfüm?
you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Why did the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carried them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions.
Hä? Gib mir doch mal eine Antwort, Daddy. Okay, wir fragen über alles
You
natürlich.
can use this decoder ring to decode things.
Den Decoder-Ring zum Decoden benutzen. Nee, finde ich abwegig.
Not exactly sure how it works. The instructions were written in some kind of code.
Finde ich komisch.
It's a metal detector. You figure it out.
Hä? Das Schwert ist Metalldetektor. Okay, ja. A truth spray.
Truth spray. You spray it and they tell the truth. Honestly, that's what it does.
Ich verstehe halt noch nicht, also da gibt es einen pinken und einen gelben. Kannst bestimmt nicht unendlich benutzen.
This X-ray scanner can see through most types of clothing, flesh, and bone. It uses low-grade radiation. Do not use on trolls.
Warum nicht? Warum darf ich es nicht auf Chat anwenden?
No humming.
Warum nicht? Ich mag unseren Vater nicht. Gibt's... Oh, das da? And this is the royal writ. The first thing you do when you start your shift is take a look. It's got a lot of the information you need to do your job. You can click on the royal writ anytime and it won't cost you any action points, okay? If the Castle Guard Corps can achieve a good star rating this month, there will be a pizza party at the barracks! Let's go! From the desk of Councilwoman Ash, there will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by members of the Mage Guild. If any of the speakers came through your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Okay. Also, wenn Magier da sind, muss ich sie anrufen. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on 35 years at his post. And a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Cavern for the elderly. A group of sweet Grammies and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. Oh ja, wer war das? Wer hat gesagt, dass Oma Drogen mit sich führt? Wer war's? Wer hat gespoilert? Well, not every old person is to be treated as a drug mule. Please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent. Und dann die Omi, wir wollen den Stoff. Depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus in it for you. Malcolm. By royal decree. Okay. Oma, hast du Drogen? Okay, ich bin fertig.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in. Or send them packing.
Yeah.
Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn. But sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
Sometimes?
Yeah. And sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Kann ich ja nochmal rausnehmen, ne? Was ist das? Was ist lila?
Sorry, I don't have time to hear Mrs. Abernathy plead her case again today. We're just going to let her in.
Aber die hat Drogen. Das ist eine Droma.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
Hey, sie kann seinen Namen.
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
Illegal!
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
You nailed that tutorial. Good job. Danke! Wieso habe ich nur 4 Sterne? Gibt es 5? Oder sind 4 Sterne das Maximum? The Castle Guard Corps can do... Also, das hatten wir schon. Ich glaube, das hatten wir alles, ja? Ja, genau, der Depressed Joker, die Mages, ja, bla bla. Ja, die Oma-Opa. Let's go. The tools have been preloaded with power crystals. The premium pink ones are mage grade and work 100% of the time. The inexpensive yellow ones only work 40% of the time, so choose wisely. Natürlich ist Pink Premium. Also, was auch die... Also gut. Das hättet ihr mir jetzt nicht erklären müssen. So lange im Dunkeln, ne? Oh. Jetzt wäre ich so müde. Oh. Although Lil has not technically received the chronometer 3000, meine Güte, yet you can try your hand at time travel at any time in the guard chat. Time travel? Tracking on the inventory list back and then clicking on the hourglass looking device. Okay. Let's try that.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gate-minder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos.
Bist du ein Mage?
I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild. Will you require anything further?
Ja. Warte. Wen soll ich anrufen? Councilwoman Ash. The woman there. Please call my office to initiate... Ja, Councilwoman Ash. Die rufen mal an. Ash.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy. Admit the mage and my people will escort him to the venue.
Ich admitte. Erzähl mal
What's
was.
your speech about?
Oh, my dear child. It is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech, therefore, would only serve to confuse and frighten you.
I doubt that. I think I could figure it out.
Was ein unhöflicher Typ.
Many non-magical beings have attempted to learn the arts, and many of those have gone mad trying to even comprehend them. Be warned.
Ist okay.
So what's this? The Festival of Magical Freedom anyway?
Tonight, hundreds, maybe thousands of like-minded mages, shamans, witches, wizards, and warlocks will gather to express our rights to use our gods-given talents without having to bend our knee to the preposterous laws of lesser beings.
Also die Mages hier sind mir aber unsympathisch. Also außer ich werde ein Mage, dann sind sie mir sympathisch.
Lesser beings like me?
Precisely.
Oh, ich würde so gerne den rechten Hebel nehmen. Also den mittleren.
I imagine you don't have to check your ego at the door at an event like this. You can just bring it right in with you.
That is exactly the kind of thing a non-magical being would say. Now enough of this foolishness. Let me pass. The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
Ach, ich dachte, ich bin ein lesser Being. You read the writ and followed orders. A good little guardsman. Dankeschön. Ich kriege wahrscheinlich Sterne abgezogen, wenn ich die Punkte benutze.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my two kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father.
Ist sie ein Troll?
Who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando.
Bloom?
His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kids sent me.
Hi, but...
Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
This woman's having a rough day. I'd rather save the charge.
I haven't had someone see me in my skivvies since... Oh, I guess Orlando.
Hallo Würmer. Kann ich sie auspeitschen? Nein, erstmal. Erzähl mal.
It was his week with them. No, I'm sorry. It was his and his new girlfriend Callie's week with them. And you want to know what the kids say about her? They say she's fun. I'm sure the letter they wrote is all about her. Can't decode it to save my life, though. My kid's writing is so
Ist
lousy.
dafür der Ring? Ich truste.
That letter was pretty much illegible.
See what I mean? Horrible, horrible penmanship.
Also ich bin auf ihrer Seite. Hier. Hä? 40% Chance und es funktioniert? Loop 8 sollte mal davon lernen.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Ah.
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
Geh zu deinen Kindern! Schnell! Du musst sie retten vor dieser Schreckschraube.
Thanks! Don't worry, Polyphemus, Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you!
Good luck.
Beauties of the decoder ring, Guardsman. You didn't judge a book by its cover and you knew not to stand in the way of a mama bear and her cubs. Ah. Natürlich, rette deine Kinder.
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, whelp?
Well, sir, the guard.
Auspeitschen.
Silence! Speak when spoken
ich
to,
mein
or you'll get the
dich.
whip, whelp!
Yes, sir.
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business
Das
to
Bullshit
attend
waits
to.
for no man.
Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Lass die Drogen in Ruhe. Oh. I guess you should have used a mage grade crystal. Ich benutze ihn trotzdem.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just slouching, only for a second. I'll make sure that none of the blood gold falls out of its case.
You nincompoop! It wasn't me using the whip. If it was, believe me, you'd feel it.
Nincompoop?
Wait a second. Did he say blood gold? Isn't that illegal?
He didn't say blood gold, he said bloody gold. It's a form of slang he must have picked up from somewhere. Isn't that right, you bloody idiot?
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
I'd like to take a closer look at those gold bars. I think I need to hold on to these.
Why, you greedy little urchin.
Was?
I think I like you more than ever.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, of course. Just remember, if you make any form of profit off of those, you're as much to blame as I am. Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster, let me pass.
Du hast mich Monster genannt. Du wirst gleich verklagt. Wen muss ich anrufen? Nee, ne? Soll ich Striker anrufen? Nee, ne? Muss ich den anrufen? Nur bei Drogen, richtig? Wir hören uns nochmal an.
What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
Ich muss kurz Nase putzen.
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child!
Wow. Ich habe aber die Whip schon benutzt. Sorry, Daddy. Granddaddy.
Oh, yes. We mustn't keep you from your ever so important meeting. BS is right.
Also, ich will den nicht durchlassen. Ich hasse ihn. Der war gemein.
It's the goblin's fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive creatures.
Nee, der Goblin darf durch.
What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave the goblin tied up outside like the cur he is.
Andersrum.
But sir, the gold!
Silence! All right, you rotten
Silence,
little
I kill you.
girl, I'll go. But you will rue the day you crossed me.
You fooled a blood gold trafficker on your first damn day. Legend! Endlich kann mich jemand mal wertschätzen.
Lil, you gotta close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately.
Warum? Wer bist du nochmal?
There's no time for your irritating brand of sarcastic millennial wit.
Was ist ein Millennial? Was ist ein Millennial?
I can't believe they requested you.
Warum?
By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right? Well, she's disappeared. Nobody saw anything or knows where she went. And any other week, the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now.
Was? Bitte was?
Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
Due to your exceptional job performance, 3,75, you were paid 30 Gold for this shift. Geil.
Yeah.
Nur weil ich mit ihm reden wollte. Ich wollte seine Geschichte, weil er so hochnäsig war. Naja. 0,25 mehr wäre GG. Awesome! 30 Gold und 2 Barren.
Hello? Is anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
Lilith, guardian of the southern gate.
Ja?
Step forward into the light.
Muss ich? Oh, wie süß die... Oh, die Steuerung ist voll lustig. Ich kann auch mit WASD übrigens laufen. Wer bist du? Ich sehe dich gerade. Wer bist du? Du bist ein Mensch. Ich liebe alles an der Grafik von dem Spiel.
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is going on here?
Lil, you have been chosen.
I'm the chosen one?
To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl. That's right. It's time for...
So you think you can save a princess?
Ja, was?
What the hell is going on?
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
Okay.
Didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers are. Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller.
Der sieht nicht aus, als ob er den Weg zur Prinzessin finden würde. Yay! Woohoo! Ja.
Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flamehands.
Der sieht aus, als würde er den Weg sofort, also es würde er sofort umdrehen, sobald es länger dauert und er kein Klo, keine Dusche hat und also bei Unwetter dreckig werden würde. Aber yay! Woohoo! Ja. Okay.
And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson!
Woohoo! Ja. Okay.
I still don't fully understand what's happening.
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness. So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Stryker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite!
Now, Lil, you're going to get the chance to ask these adventurers a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest. At the end of the 3rd round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
Aber ich mag Suppe gar nicht so gern, außer es ist Ramen oder halt Ramyeon.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
Okay.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
Favorite ice cream.
If you were an ice cream flavor, what flavor would you be? And why?
Flavor.
And who would you like to ask? You know that smell when it's about to rain? I'd like to be an ice cream of that flavor.
Any chance you could pick another, normal flavor?
Oh, you know that feeling when electricity is coursing through you? Maybe an ice cream of that flavor.
You could have just said no.
Ich dachte, er ist dumm, aber er ist eigentlich der Dumme.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Blood and sweat and tears. A swirly ice cream cone made up of these 3 true flavors. Very refreshing after a hard day's battle.
Boah, die Stimme. Also, irgendwie... Okay. Achso, ich dachte, ich kann alle Fragen. Schade.
And your second question is?
Perfect first date.
Let's say you save the princess and she falls in love with you. What's your ideal first date?
And who's that one for? A day filled with wonders. Taking in a musical comedy, perhaps some light shopping, and of course, a delicious meal. Afterwards, we find a nice little spot in the park.
In the
And I
park.
will dazzle the senses with a magical display of fireworks created by my elemental magical powers. You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Here we go. We break into the Museum of Modern History here in the Sprawl. The security's a joke. We steal the crown and scepter of King Oswin that's housed there.
Uh-huh.
We split the profits 50-50, shake hands, and go our separate ways. What a date!
Okay, ja, klingt gut.
That answer displayed a lack of honor, courage, and strength. I would have pummeled you with my response.
Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode.
Ooh.
Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
Naja, er kann Eis machen oder Wasser.
Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds. Neil, what's your favorite animal?
Moose, Chipmunk, Sparrow. Affe. Moose passt am besten, aber das ist so groß geschrieben. Nee, ich will Moose nicht nehmen, das ist so groß geschrieben. Ich nehme das Kleingeschriebene.
Neil, look at this little fella.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect. I am calm.
Was?
Phew. I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that. Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round, or are you feeling ready to choose?
Freak out.
I think I got one more round in me.
Lil, what's your final question going to be?
Favorite childhood and plans of the rescue, prophetic dream. Dann machen wir mal eine normale, ne?
What are your plans after you rescue the princess?
And you're asking? This rescue will be incredibly high profile, and I hope to use it as a springboard to a placement on the High Council of the Mages Guild. From there, the sky's the limits. Well, 2 4-year terms followed by a lifetime pension is the limit, but still, not too shabby.
Also ich schätze bei dem Sparrow, also beim Schwarz, glaube ich, Schwalbe, wäre das gleiche passiert, weil auch klein, aber beim Ölch wäre, glaube ich, also da wäre, glaube ich, explodiert oder so.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Komm.
For a warrior such as myself, there is no after. We live and die in the moment with no thought of what is to come. Retirement plans are for suckers.
Mother sucker.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
I have no idea what that means. This is so stupid.
You're stupid.
Selber.
That sound means it's time for the lightning round.
Woo! Was auch immer wir hier machen.
Lil, please choose the adventure that you'd like to see play the lightning round. All right, Articulus, are you ready for the lightning round? I am. Most impressive. I felt that a little. Well deduced that I'm an elemental mage, Lil.
Yep, that wasn't a random lucky guess at all.
Was?
Uh-oh, you know what that sound means.
Nee.
Oh God, not again.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil, now's your moment of truth. Who do you want to choose to rescue Princess Desdemona?
Also das kommt jetzt total überraschend für euch. Was ist damit?
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and other ones, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup is... Articulous Flame Hands, the mage!
Aha! Wonderful child. Well chosen.
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyle spayed or neutered.
Was?
So long, everybody!
Ich hab einen Gargoyle. Mit ja. On her way to the bar, Miss Abernathy accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet on the big goblin ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe for now. Tyronius Athenatus gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedoms and inspired most in the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew a little more that night. He's indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating his smooth admittance into the sprawl. After Denise picked up her kids, she moved them safely out of view, but not earshot, and gave Kelly a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words that day, but some they already knew. While the guards were distracted, a disgruntled chambermaid escaped with a full set of fine silver from the palace. Das finde ich Gargoyle, Gott. Due to your cunning confiscation and denying the old coot, Grumpkin T. Dankworth was unable to make his sizable deposit of illegal blood gold to BS, Bank of the Sprawl. Unfortunately, it happened to this on the same day of an unprecedented volume of cash withdrawals. This caused the bank to run and close early. People panicked. They burned the bank to the ground. Mr. Dankworth refused to donate money to have it rebuilt. And well, having lost So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Neil Warkiller fell into a barbarian depression and left the sprawl. After a week of sulkily trudging across the countryside, Neil discovered a quaint farmer's market populated by elderly locals. Lending a hand here and there with the various farmers selling the produce, the once fierce fighter found employment and ultimately peace with a flower vendor. Oh, der ist verliebt! After winning So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Articulous Flame Hands wasted no time getting straight to work. He conjured a small army of moles and other small creatures and sent them off in every direction to seek out the princess' location. His mighty mini mammal militia eagle was unfortunately decimated by falcons, eagles, and other large predators. Depressed by the mass-rodent death he was indirectly responsible for, the disheartened mage returned to his tower. He was out of ideas. He'd give it a day or two, then report that he was unable to locate the lost princess due to entangled cosmic forces blocking his ethereal aura or some other nonsense. Ich meine, die Prinzessin kann sich auch mal selber retten. Having lost So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Perry Shoutson found his way to his favorite tavern in the Little Ogre Quarter. After one too many delicious margaritas, Perry got sloppy trying to pickpocket the bartender and was lifted off to the ground by the bouncer. Mistaking some bar snacks for one of his pretended smoke bombs, the inebriated thief dramatically threw down a handful of mixed nuts, then ran headfirst into a pillar. Everyone in the bar laughed at him, and Perry could have died from embarrassment if he hadn't already died from severe blunt force trauma to the head. Gutes Ende, sagst du, ja? Ich hätte den Thief schicken müssen. Ja, kann sie das. Wie viele Zelda-Spiele gibt's noch? War gut. War gut. Wir spielen. Ich wäre sehr froh, wenn es auf Deutsch gäbe. Wie ist das jetzt nochmal?